Hey Angie.
Hello.
Meeting marathon today.
I know. Yeah, welcome to my world. I my it's funny because when I was in my previous role in LFIT, I have like maybe one meeting a week. It was so bizarre. All my work was on my own, and right now in this role is tons of meetings. Let me see. I wanted to go back to the agenda for the So, yeah, and sorry, I'm working a little bit in parallel. I wanted to go back to the agenda of the TSC meeting and
Oh, I
see.
wanted to
Sorry?
ask if you've been able to speak with was it David?
Yes, I did. I did. So, yesterday I spoke to him. I know that this is probably not related to these meetings, but since I don't think so, we have any project uh, transfer work at the moment, so we can talk about it. I spoke to him about the TSC roles and involvement in other parts of the steering, I should say, steering decisions done in the community. He mentioned that other, like, it's very similar. The TSE involvement is very similar to what other communities are also facing. Um, it's uh it's not unusual, but it definitely is something that we can do is continue to uh work closely with the TSC members to make sure we involve them in all the project decisions. Like for example, the mentorship initiative. It was a good move to start involving them a little bit more and bringing up more topics for discussion into the TSC calls. So definitely, I would encourage anybody to bring in any other topics for discussion outside of HIPs, outside um, of project proposals. And as you saw, I don't know, in my opinion, it was a little bit of lacking engagement, but at least we opened the door for the TSC to be able to help us out in the decision for some of these topics.
Yeah, I felt this TSC call had like some good vibes to it.
Yeah,
It wasn't just hips and stuff. There was a lot of that. But at least there was like 15-minute conversation about something else.
yeah. We need to continue bringing these kind of topics into the picture. We need to be able to involve the TSC community as well. So it's not unusual what we're facing. I mean, it happens in other communities as well. So definitely what we are doing, it's good at the moment. We need just to continue with the traction.
I mean, the
And
the sticking point that I have is like I think the same with the tech. You have to wait like 50 minutes to be able to talk, which is it's fine. It's just inconvenient.
Not necessarily. I mean, you can put your topic in the beginning of the agenda. I always put it at the end because I want to make sure it's either I want to make sure that everything else is discussed first, but we can totally put it in the beginning of the agenda. It just so happens that I always put them at the end. But if you have
Yeah.
a topic, you can definitely put it at the beginning.
Okay, because I mean, as a wider community member where this is not my part-time or full-time job, um,
Mhm.
time can be of the essence, especially when there's like 3 meetings in a day. So like if you think about like you have like your own full-time job for like 8 hours, and then maybe you need to do like 1 hour exercise or like whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and food and things, then you're actually spending all your free time on on meetings and maybe only speaking 5 minutes or so. Yeah.
No, you're right. I mean, again, if you have a topic that you want to present to the TSC, don't feel pressure to put in it at the end. I mean, you can put it at the beginning. The TSC will accommodate to it. I will recommend that you let Hendrik know so that it doesn't catch him by surprise. Um,
Yeah,
so
there's no like prioritization of topics, right? There's no document and things because I would always feel bad putting like my,
no,
small
no, no, no,
topic
not at all.
at the top.
No, I've done that before. Like when I presented the goals, I think I put it at the beginning. It's uh it's depending on what I mean, you're part of the community, you have a decision to participate. I would say feel free to put it wherever you want to, but just let Hendrik know just so that he's not caught by surprise. So since he's the one presenting the agenda, so but yeah, put it wherever you want. So on this topic, I think only I have the solo docs repository. We usually use this hour to do any project transfers, which we have none. So the only thing that I have in my pipeline is to create the docs, solo docs repo. But yeah, I mean, that doesn't need a meeting for that. I mean, I can just create it offline and let the maintainers know about it. So um yep. I don't think so we have much other than that. I don't think so we have much topics when it comes to project creation slash project transfer. And with that, do you guys have any questions, any comments?
Is there anything like in the pipeline for projects transferring?
No, I mean, if we look at the project proposals, let me see. We have the solo docs that it's a project creation, so that I'll do today. But if I look at the project proposals, we have, okay, the solo docs, we have the migrate Hedera cryptography, which I believe it had some legal discussions needed to be tackled. So I need to go back. That is very old. I mean, it hasn't been updated since August 29 of last year. So definitely the heterocryptography is something that it's been in the pipeline, but I believe the team is facing some legal complications. So that's there. Uh, and we have other two that are pretty old as well that I need to figure out. Um, the Hedera agent kit, which I haven't heard much about it anymore, and the GoMint API. So I haven't heard about it. I nudged Hendrik about it, but it was actually discussed in the TSC, but there was no approval for it. So I will. Those are a little bit older, but yeah, right now it's just a solo docs repo creation.
Okay, and like how's the Hiero repo going? I was wanting to ask you about the analytics and things.
The Hiero repo? What do you mean?
Yeah, so I have some analytics that I could post on every.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So let me see, because I don't believe that my pull request has been approved. Let me go back to governance. I had a pull request to be able to add you as a maintainer, but that doesn't mean that you can, I mean, you can always create the pull request in the Hiero repo and the current maintainers will help approve it, which I believe right now it is the GitHub maintainers, which to me, honestly, it doesn't make sense that they are the maintainers. So that's why, oh, one second, I figured that I'm not even sharing. Where is it? Here. So I figured that we don't even have teams for this repo. So I created it here, but let me see what's the latest. Minor, oh yeah, Roger put that there are minor inconsistencies, which I fixed. And then, yeah, it's still pending. It failed git boot, but the git boot is really, it doesn't, so it doesn't make sense right now. The current voting for this request because we don't have a team specific for uh, the hiero repo. We're just adding the hiero maintainers and hiero committers team from scratch. So I want to get just Roger's approval. We got the Andrews. I think if we get Roger's approval, we should be good. It's just like I pinged him yesterday and I haven't got a response, so I'll I'll make sure that I'll continue nudging him. But in the meantime, you're not blocked on starting to put the analytics here. So if you go to the Hiero repo, mm, I believe it hasn't been updated in a while. It appears at the very bottom. So I would say create a analytics directory here, and that's where you can work on it. You don't need to be a maintainer in order to do that. So you can just put a pull request, and I can get the GitHub maintainers to approve it. Do you have any questions on this?
Okay, I'll try it.
Yeah, sure, sure. All right. Yeah, and in the meantime, I'm gonna go and create the new repo. I'll see you guys soon.